Hey everybody, I wanted to give you an update on a video I made recently about making threaded rods for things like screws and bolts. One of the issues was that when you tried to make sharply edged threads, they didn't point in the correct directions. This is because of the way the normals are calculated on the spiral curve node. I really wanted this to work well, so working with the geometry node team, I coded a new node that will allow you to set the normal type for a curve. Let me show you. Here's a threaded rod where the rings have a resolution of 24. At this resolution, you can't really tell that there's an issue. But if I wanted to make these sharp, like the threads of a screw, I would take this down to maybe a resolution of 4. Now you'll notice that the edges are all pointing in different directions. And if I drop to 3, it still doesn't look right. Let me bring up another file to show you why. In this example file, I've created these red lines that protrude out of a spiral along the normals of that spiral. These normals are calculated with what's called the minimum twist method, which is helpful in some situations to avoid getting kinks in your curves. However, for the result we're going for, this doesn't really work. So the new node that I've coded, which will be available in the October 4th build of Blender 3.4, can be added under Curve, Set Curve Normal. By default, the mode is minimum twist, so you can see nothing changed with this particular curve. But if I change the mode to Z up, now the direction of the normals are only changed along the X and Y axes, and the Z axis of each normal is pointed straight up. So this means if I were to lower the resolution of this main spiral to something like 4, and set the result to flat shaded, you'll see that the leading edge remains perfectly on the outside. This is exactly what we want for our screw. Going back to my threaded rod, if I go into my node tree and go all the way back to my spiral and add my curve, set curve normal node, and set it to Z up, now all of my threads point correctly. So now using this will get me exactly the look that I'm going for. So if you want to check this out, download the October 4th nightly build. I hope it helps you make something awesome. Thanks everyone for the support of the channel, and before we go, I definitely want to shout out to my patrons. If you want to join up too, the link to my Patreon page is in the description. So until next time, I'll catch you later.